Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate your time here to learn about our company, Remark Holdings. 各位尊敬的投资人，大家下午好。Today online with me is Brian Harvey, who is our Director of Investor Relations and Capital Market. So Remark Holdings, as its name implies, is a holdings company. We are listed on NASDAQ under the ticker MARK, M-A-R-K, with a market cap of a little over 100 million. We have two major categories of investment. The first one is in AI, and the other one is in digital media platforms. So what distinguishes us from other holdings company is that we not only provide a platform with comprehensive AI solutions, we also own all the technologies that we have developed over the years. About 7 years ago, we started building our AI platform, and so far we have been very successful in doing that. We have won top places in some of the most world-renowned awards and competitions. About 2 months ago, we took home 3 first places out of 5 in the European Computer Vision competition. The awards we won were in the areas of facial recognition and visual object tracking, which are the 2 key drivers for our AI technology. So we are very proud of our team, which is composed of the best brains from top institutions like MIT, Oxford, Imperial College of London, and other top universities or research laboratories around the world. So in these global competitions, we are competing against much better capitalized venture companies. There were more than 60 competitors, including Microsoft AI Lab, Tencent AI Lab, and if you're very familiar with the Asian market, you would know also Baidu Face++ and SenseTime. And all these companies are with valuations in excess of $1 billion US. So being able to take home that 3 out of 5 championships really gives us the confidence that we are in the leading position in the race of AI technology. So we have 2 major divisions for our AI business, and the first one is in China, where we operate under the brand name of Kankan AI. So our technology is integrated into various industries. Just to name a few, there are smart retail, smart banking, smart city, traffic control, workplace safety, and food safety. So among the dozens of AI applicable industries, converting retail stores into smart stores is one of the areas that we have infiltrated deeply. As many of you are aware, traditional retailers are having a very difficult time to compete with online retailers because online retailers have so much information about you from the cookies of their browsing history. They're able to target you and provide a better customer service experience. The traditional retailers are finding a way to fight back by introducing smart retail store concepts. And what we are doing for that is that we are using our best class artificial intelligence and facial recognition technology to help them to take the loyalty card to the next level. And Kankan AI gives retailers an edge by providing real-time customer analytics from when the customer enters the store through final purchases and every activity in between. So by utilizing high-tech cameras and visual sensors placed throughout the store, Kankan AI analyzes customer shopping behavior, VIP status, purchasing history, browsing habits, and walking patterns, along with the number of visits. So Kankan really provides retailers with the robust analytics to make intelligent decisions about store layouts and item placements and promotions while keeping customers' identity anonymous. So our largest program today in China is with China Mobile. Last August, we won the master retail contract with China Mobile. That contract consists of 2 phases, during which we will convert 17,800 China Mobile retail stores into smart retail stores. So phase 1 of the contract allows us to backlog 50 million. And in addition to that, we just won phase 2 about 2 months ago, which provide another few millions to our revenue. So we had started doing the initial installing in 2,000 stores in last year. But when COVID hit, China had to shut down, and our engineers couldn't go out to do the servicing and the installing. And that is why we've been somewhat quiet for the past 6 to 9 months. But with China returning to business and recovering from to pre-COVID condition before, we are sending our engineers back to do the remaining service for the remaining of our 50 million contract. And so as a result of that, you might see a dramatic growth in revenue leading up to June of 2021. And for the second phrase that I just mentioned, which is the software only piece, and what we do is we provide PPE compliance, such as making sure that people are wearing masks, making sure employees are wearing the proper uniforms. There is also fire detection functionality, thief detection, maintaining social distancing, and a bunch of other applications that our software solution can provide. So we are very excited with this partnership with China Mobile, which opened up a lot of other opportunities with other mobile companies throughout China and Asia. And please remember that China Mobile is 3 times the size of AT&T and Verizon combined. So it has about 200,000 affiliate stores. And that is at least 10 times the size of the project size that we have with them right now. So we're working on to leverage that partnership into other available markets in China to add additional opportunities to our business. We also have a strategic partnership with CP Group, which is one of the biggest conglomerates in Asia. They are one of the biggest partners in biggest players in farming, and we are providing our AI technology on their pig farms and their processing plants. So we are also converting their Lotus supermarkets, Family Marts, 7-Elevens into smart retail stores. So CP Group is heavily involved and on the board with Ping An Group in China and Itochu in Japan. I think many investors here are familiar with the scope of Ping An. They are in banking, they're in insurance, digital health, and they have other various holdings. So CP Group has sort of helped us to tap into their connections as well. And we also have just launched our smart banking with China Construction Bank. So after that, we hope to get into more of the banking and retails by leveraging the resource of our existing partners. The third case that I want to share in our Asian market is in the schools. So we have a program that we started over a year ago where we do health check and attendance management for primary school students or kindergartens. We were able to partner up with the company who has a medical robot. So using the facial ID of each student, we measure their height, their weight, check their emotional well-beings, temperatures, and because we want to make sure that they are not showing any signs of fever before they enter the school and get other students infected. So schools in China are quite large, as many of you already know. Lots of kids are filtering in and out of school at once. And because our tech can measure 120 people per minute, we can take attendance and automate a tedious process that had to be done manually before. And as you come in, your image is captured, your temperature is measured, your attendance is sent to teacher and parents and logged into our system. With our AI installed at any access point, we monitor who pick up or drop off the students, providing an extra layer of security for parents. So our AI system also keeps tracks of who's in the school premise and who has left school already. Alarm will be sent to security rooms or to parents when there are unknown personnel entering the school premise. So as students starting to return to school in September, we are now installing about 50 primary schools per month in China starting this quarter. So we are excited about that prospect too. So with this whole system, along with the other few products, we sort of repurpose them into our US for the thermal and biosafety business, which I'll touch on next. But here is an example of our product here in the US is in the middle school in Las Vegas. As students pass by, our seamless system will identify the students, take the temperature, log and report any fluctuations or changes. This is a short video that you can access on the GCSFF website later on. So here's another case in Hangzhou, China. And our AI could also be deployed on construction sites, factories, as well as restaurants to provide food safety. So recently, Intel has incorporated our AI into their hardware box for a food safety program that they just launched. And here's a short video that you can watch later on as well. So next we go to Remark Thermal and Biosafety. So what we do for this area of business is that we provide thermal imaging and PPE checking at hotels, casinos, sports venues, hospitals throughout the United States right now. We only started this business, launched at the end of March, and now we are really starting to get our words out there for our technology and our products. Already we're in retail such as shopping malls, we're in office buildings, we're in public safety. We partner such as our partnership with the Las Vegas Police Department. We're in education, as I've talked about before. We're in the most luxurious hotels and casinos, in Las Vegas, Boston, Miami, New York. We're in sports venues such as the Raiders. We're in hospitals such as the UMC in Nevada. And 2 days ago, we also signed a contract with Morton Comprehensive Health in Oklahoma. We're also in financial institutions on the East Coast. There are two primary products, the Thermal Kit and our RPad. Their primary functionalities include facial recognition, mass detection in densely crowded public areas, daily face scanning access control for check-in and check-out, and non-contact auto temperature measurements on 120 people per minute with an accuracy rate of plus or minus 0.3 degrees Celsius. So during the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, Remark's products are industrial grade and developed to efficiently and accurately detect individuals' raised body temperature that's being scanned and providing a first layer of security, as well as protecting individuals from possible infections. Our RPad, which offers access point check-ins, say if you are an enterprise and you want to bring your employees back to work and you want to bring them back to work in a safe way. So what it does is that it both does attendance check and a temperature check. And it could also make sure that employees are wearing a mask. It also provides contact tracing. So if later on, if someone was found to be contagious or have an infectious disease, it can help to track back to patient number 0. So last week, we signed a contract with one of the biggest gaming company in the world to provide safety controls in their 40+ offices on all 5 continents. Now with COVID, people are prioritizing safety over privacy. And so we are getting much receptiveness for our product offerings. A while ago, we received the GDPR certification for our AI platform and our family of thermal detection products. To obtain that GDPR compliance, our products meets the requirements of purpose limitation, data minimization, storage limitation, accountability, etc. So we are really providing customers with optimal safety control, yet with minimal privacy intrusions. We are expecting our thermal and biosafety business to grow rapidly when we broaden our distribution channel and manufacturing processes. So these products are sort of the tip of the spear for us to partner up with other world-class organizations. And we did over $1 million in our second quarter in this business alone here in the US. So we see a lot of growth potential as we sign up with new distributors and rolling out in the rest of the world. And last but not least, we have a digital media platform portfolio. Sorry. So we have a 4.5% shareholding in a digital health company called Sharecare. Sharecare is based in Atlanta. We were one of the founding partners along with Dr. Oz, Oprah Winfrey's Investment Group, Sony Partners, and Jeff Arnold's, who is the former founder of WebMD and the former CEO of Remark. So we were the founding partners providing the technology base, and for that we received founding shares. And through their acquisitions and fundraisings and the M&As, we now own about 4.5% of the issued shares. Sharecare was founded in December of 2009. Over the past 10 years, it has established itself as one of the biggest digital health platforms that handles sort of the A to Z digital health related issues. So their business model is really going in and managing the employee plans for large corporates such as Delta and Walmart. And then getting the individuals, members to sign up for all the different services that they have. Two public companies that we think are comparable are Livongo, which does what Sharecare does, but more so focused on the diabetes patients. And it went public by about a year ago with a valuation of roughly $2 billion, and recently sold to Teladoc for $18 billion. Another company is called Amwell. Recently went public about a month ago at roughly $3 billion evaluation, and now is trading at roughly $6 billion. So Sharecare is larger in revenue and is cash flow positive. We would hope that Sharecare's valuation is conservatively between the two companies, and hopefully on the upper side of the curve. We anticipate maybe in the next 6 months, 6 weeks to 6 months, aiming early 2021 with the digital healthcare space being so hot right now. We believe that Sharecare is in a very ripe space, and management will want to go capitalize soon. So as we expect that there will be an IPO in the near future, there could our stake in Sharecare could be valued more than our current market cap, which is a little over $100 million, depending on how the market holds in. So we are very excited to adjust that price discrepancy in our current stock price. To wrap it up really quickly, in summary, we are really working with some pretty big partners around the world. And unlike our competitors in the AI industry, we are actually commercializing our products because we own the technology and we are constantly iterating that tech. We've built a platform and not just a point solution. So we have a number of additional applications that we can be driven off of it. So this is a true reflection point for the company with everything that's in place right now. And with the world fighting COVID, our technology is definitely needed. The current share price of $1 is not even remotely close to our position in Sharecare alone, even without considering our AI business. So that's why we are very excited, and we think that the future is very bright for us. Please feel free to reach out to me or Brian. We are very happy to entertain any questions that you might have. Thank you. 感谢各位投资人的聆听。Thank you.
Thank you, Fay. So I got a few questions here for you and Brian to entertain. So the first one from Paul: what are the details of the partnership between Remark and Intel? Do you have any?
Fay, if it's okay, I'll address that. We have not announced that yet. Recently, Intel put out a video promoting its AI box in the Chinese market. And in that video, it included our smart kitchen, our ConCon smart kitchen solution. That's one of a number of applications we're working with Intel on. As soon as the full scope of the relationship is finalized, we'll provide more information, but until that point, we're very happy to be working with Intel as well as other large multinational companies in that space.
Sure. And the next one from Richard: does the U.S.-China trade war affect any of your line of business this year?
No, we're not anticipating that at all. We maintain operations in China, and we maintain operations and a research group in the UK and the United States. So we feel somewhat insulated from that.
Great. The next one, can this technology AI, I presume, apply to the e-commerce as well?
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, it is. That was sort of the origins of our e-commerce platform, was using the AI to drive better results for e-commerce solutions, which is why we maintain a digital portfolio so that we can try out and constantly iterate our technology.
Okay, a couple more here. We've just spare a few more minutes here. From Heine, there must be some companies out there developing AI solutions. So what makes Remark most the special one?
As Fay indicated earlier, we've developed it all in-house with some of the best minds in AI, including Dr. Yang out of the UK. And so we are also, unlike many AI companies that are working in labs right now, we've been able to commercialize and get projects in our AI, such as the smart retail with China Mobile, which is a very large project and has a lot of backlog for us. We've commercialized it in the US and around the world. So that's one of the differences that we have that others don't.
And this one from Ken, he said, ask you, the CP Group, I think it's from China, have any shares position in Mark?
Yes, CP is a strategic investor. They invested at over $10 per share. And so we're very happy to have them on board, and we are looking to do additional strategic partnerships with companies like CP Group. We think that's a great way to leverage our technology with their sales groups.
Okay, the final question for you was, are there any privacy and consent requirements that you have to follow, in particular in a place like Europe?
Yes, that's why we have the compliance, the GDPR compliance. And we went through that process, which allows us to sell our products into the European markets.
Thank you, Fay. Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome. Thank you, Gilbert.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Thank you.